One thing that kind of jumped out, and actually one of the concerns, if you go back to the graphic there, the concerns of parents that are coming to me in particular, actually it was right there, thank you, is that the family's on the outside. And that's a good symbol of the concern that I'm hearing, instead of having the family on the inside next to the child with all of the school around them, it's the families on the outside of the circle, because families want to be more integrated than on the outside of the circle.
Yeah, and absolutely. And if you heard, and even what I said too, like I went straight more to the community partnerships. If we made this, family would be 100% more obviously in there, and I think we do that kind of daily. This is nothing that means by visual we leave anybody out at all. It more means just kind of as our circle of control of our 6 hours of the day, what are we doing to ensure that we're able to make sure that we challenge our students as well. We make sure they're safe. We make sure they're obviously engaged, supported from us, and then obviously as time we expand out, pulling the parents in where needed.
Yeah. So integration of parents and family into that model, I think would be a good, something to keep in mind, because that's one of the concerns. Just make sure we're aware of that. So, because really the words here actually kind of concern me, the shift from academics. We don't want to shift from academics. I don't like that at all. I want it to be, we want to continue to focus on academics, but also be concerned about the well-being of the whole student, would be the sentence that I would construct that would make me happy.
And I think that was the intent of the strategic plan, was academic achievement number one.
Yes.
But these things would help us with
But
academic achievement.
That was a quote that I got from the video that I watched last night where they launched this, So as long as, this seems like, so it's not a requirement, it's a framework that we can adopt, and it sounds like we have some flexibility in how we adopt it, and we definitely want to focus on academics, that's our number one. So as long as we do it with that frame in mind, then I think you're going to get a lot of support for that, because parents want their children, to have high academic, have us have high academic standards for the children, okay? And, but then implementing the rest of this, for all the reasons you just said, to create, and as we've all talked about, basically to create or to help students realize their full potential in regards to a well-rounded citizen.
A large portion of our population, academics can't be even addressed because these things aren't.
Okay.
So I don't even think that you're going to get any, you can say all you want, well, we don't want to push academics to the side. If they're coming to school starving, without hot water, their basic needs are not met, academics are to the side. So let's get them what they need to be successful, and then you'll see the academics fall into place. But there's no way for some of our students that academics are anywhere on their radar, because they're missing so many other things.
No, I was gonna say that's obviously that's a big part of it. It's once we can get them to where they feel and they have a sense of true meaning and true connection to what I always say is the blue and gold, then I think we'll be able to get the most out of them. And sometimes it's just identifying that is the first step. And once again, keep in mind that it's not every student. Okay, we have a great and a high population of high achieving students who